Beautiful seekers, welcome to my channel. This is Clarity1129 and I am back with a pick a card reading of your choice. First of all, thank you to all of you who voted, and we have got the topic of what favorable events are about to occur. Now we are standing on the threshold of the lunar eclipse, which is about to happen, and I've been mentioning it in a lot of readings, even my shorts videos. But there is going to be a change, all right? And whenever a change happens, sometimes drastic changes, they may not seem pleasant, but it is for a good cause. But today's reading has been intended to look at what are the favorable events that will happen. So they may not talk about difficult energies, or they may, we don't know. I'm going to be live shuffling the tarot. I have pre-shuffled the oracle cards, all right, which will have more about the event as well as advice in it. We'll take it however it wants to show itself out. I haven't seen any of the cards. All right, so let's see, let's hope we get clarity on this situation. And these readings are always intended for a period of 3 months from the time you're watching. So while they're timeless and you can come to this reading anytime, when you watch a reading, then don't come back to it for 3 months, because the energies are not going to shift. And if you just want to keep shifting a reading so that you want to hear what you want to hear, then it's not really authentic, is it? So do use your intuition when you choose a pile, and know that everything will not resonate. Take the messages that are meant for you, leave the rest for someone else, and know that you have the power to change your life in the way that you want to, all right? So you have to do the work, and then the energy will shift where you focus it. So you learn to attract abundance into your life by having an abundance mindset. You attract love into your life by being the embodiment of love, all right? And if you keep thinking lack, that's what you will attract. So that is something you need to work on, and things will work for your highest vibrational good. That's what the universe wants, and the universe wants nothing less. And if you're going through the wrong path, you will be met with a tower moment, all right? I don't know why I said that. Maybe someone needed to hear it. But right now we're just going to look at what favorable events are likely to occur in the coming 3 months for you. All right, so let me introduce you to the piles. We have 3. Pile number 1 is the Unfolding Path Tarot, and this little engine charm here, a steam engine, it looks like. Pile number 2 is what looks like a tiara to me, and this is the Tarot of the Golden Wheel. And pile number 3 is the Golden Witch, sorry, not the Golden, what's happening to me is the Modern Witch Tarot. And I didn't even realize what charms I was just picking out already. I just picked each for each. And then here you get, with the Modern Witch Tarot, a cat under the stars, all right? So witchy energy here. So for those of you who are intuitive, who already know what pile you want, you can head to the timestamps. And for those of you who benefit from the meditation, let's get started. Sit with your spine erect, arms open with your palms facing upwards. Close your eyes and gently take in a deep breath. Hold. Focus between your eyebrows. Connect with your intuition. Know that you have all the answers that you seek within you, and your intuition will never lead you astray. Gently breathe out. Open your eyes, and whichever pile you're drawn to, that is your pile. All right? So let us get started. Let me make some space here for pile number 1. Pile number 1, those of you who've chosen the Unfolding Path Tarot, or this steam engine here, this is going to be your reading. So one of the events that could possibly be happening at this time is travel, and maybe that's something you want, which is why you've actually chosen that particular charm. So let's see. I'm going to be pulling out just 2 tarot cards, all right? and the rest are going to be oracle cards, and we'll see what comes through. I'm actually trying my hand at scrying, and I wanted to start scrying for you as well in this reading. Unfortunately, the scrying bowl that I bought had a little bit of a crack in it, which wasn't visible to the eye, but the whole thing leaked out. So I'll have to get myself another bowl. So we'll have to wait for another reading maybe. What favorable events are happening for pile number 1? Please come through. Five of Cups. That doesn't seem very favorable. The Two of Pentacles and the Three of Swords. What's happening here, Spirit? What is happening here? The Three of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands. Let's just take a look at this. You get stock, news of birth or new business opportunity. The month of January could be significant, and which says work, achievement, success. November, there are 2 months already. Bow, you're highly thought of. Tulip, great passion. What else you have? Dragonfly, you bring light into this world. You have another achievement, win the award, accolade or contract. Rider, Medicine Mother, honor your inner knowing. Comfort, nourish your body and soul. Lily, majesty and virtue. Be bold and make the first move. Infinity, unlimited potential. And time for a deep dive. We will keep this like this actually. Pile number 1. If you've been really dejected as I was bringing out these cards because you're already in this energy, well, just know this is not what is going to happen, but this is what has already happened. And why do I say that? Because you have this months of January and November, and for a lot of you, you've closed out the cycle in January, all right? Someone had to make a choice, or you were waiting for someone to choose you over somebody else or something like that. Or if it was a place as far as your career is concerned, you thought you would get the job but someone else did. You thought you would get the raise but someone else did. You were not chosen, and your heart was broken because you were so sure you're going to get it. It felt like betrayal, and you've really been sad, all right? Now, if you can take a look here, you have a 5 here, and then you have a 2 and 3 here, which also adds to a 5, and these came out together, all right? And then you have a 3 here. 5 is all about changes. So what has started in January, you will see things, the shift you will already feel in the coming 3 months, and the fruition of all your work is going to come to you in November. And there is a lot that is waiting to happen, all right? So whatever this setback was, which caused you a lot of pain, as you're coming to this reading, because we are already in March, You've already been healing this, all right? You are known, you know, with this here, and these two cards resonate so beautifully. This talks about majesty and virtue. The lily is an emblem, rare, of many virtues, good and rare, all right? And you are highly thought of. Whosever lives you touch, pile number one, people cannot forget you. People see you as this person who is extremely elegant, who is virtuous, who, you know, your energy is very beautiful. Your energy is very strong. And when people come in contact with you, however it went, even your adversaries, they have this healthy respect for you. They may be triggered by you. As you can see, they may play dirty, but once they've walked away because of their own insecurities, they still hold you in very high regard, which maybe you don't realize, all right? And you feel really, you know, you may be talking down to yourself, thinking that you're not worthy and people are betraying you because you're not worthy, but no. You are seen as someone who is so strong, so elegant, who seems to have it all, that you trigger people. But even after you move away from a person's life, they cannot stop thinking about you. And when they think about you, it's with a lot of admiration, it's with a lot of respect. It's almost as though people who have come into your life and left it, even the ones who didn't like you because you triggered them, have a tendency to put you on a pedestal, and that might even irritate them, but they still do. All right? So what are the fated events that are about to happen? I feel you are going to be getting news and offers at this time. All right? These are the things that are happening. With the rider here, either you may be traveling, or maybe someone is traveling to you or giving you some news. All right? And this could be a news of a birth with the Stork card here, or it could be an offer of a job. So if this was a career thing in which your heart has been broken, you're getting a beautiful opportunity which may need you to relocate. It's going to be a beautiful thing. It may be very painful for you to actually leave something which you've been settled in, but it's going to be beautiful, and you're being asked to be bold and make the first move. If this was a love situation, you have actually done the healing work and you're going to go into a beautiful phase. I almost feel that, you know, with this great passion here, maybe this relationship was something which was very passionate, or maybe this relationship was just meant to trigger you so that you could find your greatness, is what I feel. All right? Because it's like, I think it's the musk deer which leaves off this lovely fragrance, but it goes everywhere in search for that fragrance. All right? Wherein it is the musk deer that has that fragrance all along. And this is like, you know, you are like that. You look at the good in everybody and you don't see how wonderful you are. And this particular moment which has happened has come so that you could actually take a deep dive within and ask yourself the reason why you feel that you are not good enough. What is it that doesn't make you confident when the whole world, your people who love you and people who don't, put you on a pedestal, admire you? Why is it that you don't see that in yourself? So during this period, what's going to happen, this has already happened, but you're coming into this realization now. All right? You have done this deep dive, and now you are seeing yourself in a different light. And because of this, because you've been seeing yourself in a different light, you are nourishing yourself, your heart, body, mind, and soul. All right? You are honoring your inner knowing. You realize, for some of you, you have, you know, you may have had a spiritual awakening following this, or you just awakened to the fact, to the uniqueness of you. For the first time, you see yourself in that favorable life, which is one of the most favorable events that can happen in anyone's life, is to come to, come into yourself and accept yourself and see how unique and how special you are. This is what is going to happen in these 3 months. In fact, I feel it's already started happening. You're already feeling the shift because you've already taken this deep dive. All right, for some of you, you're getting ready to go into this mode, and some of you are coming out of it. All right, and you are going to, with this Ace of Wands here, you're going to get fresh energy, because of your healing, what you've done, and you realize that you're unlimited. You have limitless potential, and you can create magic in whichever area you want to. And for a lot of you, you are going to be concentrated on your coin, on your work, on your soul purpose. You bring light to this world. So for a lot of you, it is your work that is now going to catapult you into, the limelight, and people are going to see you for what you contribute and for the beautiful person and the unique person that you are. Look at this. You have the Three of Pentacles, which is someone who is working on their coin with people, and people have put them on a pedestal. All right, and then you have work, achievement, and success, and then you bring light to the world, and here you have again win that award, accolade, or contract. So there is a lot of wonderful things waiting to happen, and the shift happens when you start seeing yourself as others are seeing you, and not what you think they are looking at you as. You may have been thinking in the past that people thought you were not good enough. It was not the people who thought you were not good enough. If people rubbed you the wrong way, it was not because they didn't think you were good enough. It's because you triggered them to see themselves as less than. But all along, you have been telling yourself you were not good enough. And with this final blow that has happened in January possibly, or leading up to that, you were finally pushed to find out the answers, and you've actually gone within to find out the answers as why is it that you're not good enough. And you've realized in this whole journey that it's not that you were not good enough, you are too good, and you've just not been able to see your uniqueness. You've not been able to see what you bring to the table. You've just taken that for granted, and now you realize what you have been offering and how you have been playing it small because you didn't see how unique you are, how worthy you are, how wonderful you are. And now when you see that, the way you look at yourself changes. You start taking care of yourself. You start taking care of your needs, your wants, your desires, your ambitions. And now you're comfortable in who you are. You understand. You have this huge well of knowledge inside. All right? And this is showing. So you are going to come to a lot of success. So for some of you, it is going to be one of the favorable events that are going to happen is that you are going to get a new job, a new contract, some sort of a raise. For some of you, you are getting those answers and you're actually, realizing how special you are. That really hits different, all right? And for still some of you, there may be a news of a birth. So for some of you who are trying to have a baby, maybe this is and maybe you've been really upset that you've tried every single thing possible and you've not been able to conceive. And then finally, when you just give up and said, I'm not trying anything anymore, is when you find that you are actually pregnant, all right? And this is a message that's just come through for some of you, and you'll be able to resonate with it. For some of you, with this Ace of Wands here and this great passion, either you are going to have a new passion beginning with someone new, or there is going to be fresh energy in your life. If you're already with someone for a while and you've been feeling things are not going too great, or there's a lull in your love life, no, this is going to change. There's going to be a lot of passion. And for a lot of you, this has got to do with your creativity, all right? You are going to embark on this beautiful journey, all right? So whenever you get that opportunity, when it knocks at your door, and you will know because your heart will want to just rush towards it, your logic will hold you back. Let go of the logic. Be bold, make the first move. You understand your uniqueness. You understand your limitless potential. Just go for it. Alright, so these are the things that are waiting to happen. You are here to inspire people on their journey as you move forward. You have finally recognized that light, and now because you see yourself differently, you are going to be able to shine. Alright, and you're going to do very well as far as your work is concerned, whether it's creative or any other area of your life. And till now people looked up to you. Now you understand how special you are, so you have a whole different relationship with yourself. So these are the wonderful things you can expect in the coming 3 months, and your final, the culmination of everything peaking as far as your work is concerned and everything. You will already see the changes in the coming 3 months. So this is 20th March. So we have April, May, June. By June, you will see this huge shift. But by November, it's going to really, be something beautiful. So that is all I have for you, pile number 1. I hope this reading resonated. I'm sending you a big hug for those of you who've really been through this. Some of you are still in the middle of this, still not really healed from it. Sending you so much of love and strength and prayers as you move forward. And just know it's always darkest before dawn, and wonderful things are just waiting to happen. Sending you so much love and light. Bye-bye. Beautiful seekers who've chosen pile number 2, who've chosen this Tiara. Wow. And the Tarot of the Golden Wheel, this is your reading. What favorable events are about to occur in your life? These are your pre-shuffle cards. We'll look at it after we get out your tarot. Alright, now for pile number 1, I'm intending to take only 2 tarot cards, but I did finally end up pulling out 4 cards for pile 1 along with the bottom of the deck energy, because the 2 cards that came out were so unfavorable. So I wanted to really know what is it when I set this intention for favorable events. But it turned out to be a beautiful reading. They've been through very difficult energies, but they were coming out of that. So if we do need clarifications, I'll take out more. Otherwise, I'm planning to take out only 2 tarot cards for you. All right. Wow, so we did see the 3 of Pentacles and the 4 of Wands for you. Let's see. What favorable events are about to occur for pile number 2? We get the Knight of Swords. What favorable events are about to occur for pile number 2? And we get the Fool. Okay, air energy. Aquarius. Mostly. 4 of Wheels is the bottom deck energy. We'll keep it here. And we'll take out all of this as well. Pull out your tea leaf cards. Owl, good advice from a wise person. Again, air energy. Again, air energy. Triumph over troubles, obstacles. Cracked cup, dissatisfaction with life. That again sounds like air energy. Hills, obstacles to overcome. So that's beautiful. We'll put it like that. All right. And then we have Hat. You will be playing a different role. And Weeping Willow, family sorrow. Okay. And then you have Labyrinth. Transition to a higher level of being, raising your energetic vibration, and enlightenment. Wow, nice. And get Healing, true healing of the mind, body and soul. All right. And then you have the Garden. Number 20 could be significant. Animal Guardian, trust your instincts. You get 2 here. Drop your shields, Protection Guardian. You get 3. Oh my lord. I intended to take 1. Shield Maiden, make plans and focus. So your angel ancestors and spirit guides are coming through very strongly for you, telling you that you are protected and do not hesitate moving forward. I had to say that right away. Fear. Alright, so this is something that may be haunting you. Brilliance. Discover your sparkle. Sacred Lotus. Enlightenment. Didn't we get enlightenment? Yes, right here. Wow. Pile number 2. I am getting goosebumps already. Maybe you did choose a pile in my recent reading. I just posted a lunar eclipse reading. And there is one particular pile. I know which one it is. I'm not going to say it. But if you're coming from that pile, you will know. This is added confirmation. Oh my God, I'm getting goosebumps. Oh, this is good. And I was getting goosebumps throughout their reading then. All right. Have faith in your dreams. Waxing crescent moon. You've got a lot of cards, much more than the last one. And you get a recycle with recover. Hello again. And you get, you've got the maximum cards, pile number 2. Otter Spirit, you are never alone. And Dolphin Spirit, this and that are true. Is everything coming in here? Yes. Oh God, I'm getting goosebumps, my Lord. Pile number 2. What favorable events are happening in your life? First and foremost, I'd like to tell you one thing, is that you are surrounded by a lot of fear, by a lot of hesitation, by a lot of self-doubt. You know, I can't even begin to tell you how special you are. I can't begin to tell you what a huge impact you're going to have on this planet. You are going to be enlightened. Alright? You've got 2 cards suggesting the same. This is not a coincidence. This is from 2 totally different decks. Alright? You are about to discover what you are made of. You are the kind of person who somewhere deep down inside you might be knowing that you possess these gifts, but you would rather keep them to yourself. With this 4 of Pentacles here, you're someone who likes to keep it within. Alright, even if you share some of yourself outside, it is very limited. It's possible in the past you have had bad experiences and you've got your walls up. You don't let people come to you. You know, you may, that's what with this Aquarius energy that I'm getting very strongly here, the Knight of Swords and the Fool, you may come across as very friendly, very warm, but there is an invisible wall around you which people can feel and they don't come close to you because you don't want them. That's how you want it. You want people at an arm's length. Alright, and this is because you're trying to protect yourself, but you are being told by your angels, ancestors and spirit guides, drop your shields, you're safe. Your instincts are so strong that your instincts will keep you away from danger. They will show you things clearly. Now is not the time to give in to your fears and to keep yourself, you know, stuck and start playing small. You are about to play a very different role. So if you've been playing it small, if you've been in a very limited life, things are going to change big time for you. And it's already coming, and it's very fast moving energy. So in the coming 3 months, there is a lot that's going to happen. If you've been stuck with a lot of obstacles in your life, you are going to find your triumph over all these troubles. And the only reason you're feeling dissatisfied in your life is because you refuse to step out of your comfort zone, because you are so afraid. You're afraid of failure. You're afraid of what people close to you will think about you. You're afraid that you will let people down. You are just afraid of so many things. What if you do it wrong? What if in your doing so many people are hurt? Oh, the list is endless. You're in your head, you're churning out negative thinking, and this has to stop. And it is because you tell yourself these ego-based things that you don't take that step. But inside you, your heart, your soul, it's just waiting to burst open. All right, it's just waiting to go and show its sign, show its shine outside. You're just waiting to shine. It's like the star energy, Aquarius energy. All right, show the world the real you. You're dying to show it on the inside, but you wouldn't because you're scared. And that is why you're so dissatisfied in your life, because this life is not meant for you. You were not meant to sit down and do the same routine things. Not that there's anything wrong in doing routine things if your heart and soul is in it. But if your heart and soul is not, and every single day is an effort for you to come out of bed, effort for you to go and do the same thing over and over again, knowing that your passion lies somewhere else, knowing that there is a lot more you want to learn, a lot more you want to explore, a lot more you want to go, in search of the fool energy, wanting to take that risk, wanting to take that leap of faith and go somewhere, explore new horizons. This is what you're made for. All right, look at this. Transition into a higher level of being, raising your energetic vibration, enlightenment. And here again, enlightenment. What does it say? No mud, no lotus. Absolutely. You have been through a lot of struggles so that you could have honed yourself, build your character, and you have done all of that. You are going to get advice from a wise person. For some of you, maybe it is this very reading. Not that I'm trying to call myself wise, but it is Spirit's message that I'm conveying to you, which is no less than wise. All right, and you are being told to stop playing it small. For some of you, maybe there's been some sort of sorrow in your family, or maybe every time you think of doing something different, your family holds you back, in some way or the other, and their approval means a whole lot to you, and so you stay stuck. Enough. With this and that are true. And the number 20 again, all right, this could be significant for a lot of you. You may be seeing 2020 or maybe 0220 or just 20. All right, the number 2 could be significant. Also 42, which adds to a 6, and 26, which adds to an 8. It is time for you to realize that maybe, when your family tells you certain things and tells you that they have your best interest in mind and they logically speak things to you, it makes a lot of sense to you. For a lot of you, your air signs, or you've got very heavy air placements. So then you're convinced by what they say and you say, yeah, there's a point there. They want the best for me. So you keep yourself from being stuck. You don't take that risk. Maybe you are from a family wherein there is a lot of fear, and maybe that's the ancestral pattern that you are meant to break. You have been playing small, keeping yourself stuck, not speaking your desires to anyone. With this and that are true, there are so many perspectives to the same problem, to a same situation. But what's true for one person may not be true for you. And that is okay. You don't have to fit in to what they want. They are following their guidance. You follow yours. Wonderful things are waiting to happen with this garden card here. I always feel, I get this feeling that there's going to be a whole celebration out there in the garden. It's going to be a period of prosperity. You're going to have a huge space, a lot of people coming and celebrating your successes. All right, with this enlightenment here, you are going to see things so clearly. With this, I'm posting this on the that's tomorrow, right, on 22nd, and the lunar eclipse is on the 25th. And this is and I've been telling you over my daily draws, and as well as some other readings, including the lunar eclipse reading, the coming 3 weeks are going to be very powerful. A lot of you are going to have a lot of spiritual awakenings. In your case, it could be even more than that, with this enlightenment card. I don't know. You are going to be in touch with your gifts. You are going to really come into power. And here, look at this. Show the world the real you, all right? And with this tiara here, you are going to be adjusting your own crown, because you're going to see yourself for who you really are, and you're not going to play it small any longer. For some of you, and that's just for a few of you, and you'll know if you are there, but if you are actually going in for a beauty pageant or something, maybe you will walk away with the crown, all right? But for most of you out here, it is just you realizing the power that you possess, and you realizing that you have been playing it small, and it's time to adjust your crown. Keep your head held high and walk forward regally. You are going to be playing a different role, all right? And this is because you have been healing, and if you haven't, you need to begin healing your fears. And it's time for you to, maybe you are the person who's meant to break this ancestral pattern of fear, of being limited, or playing it small. You will break this, all right? Because you are discovering your brilliance, your sparkle. Beautiful energy. It's time for you to recover. So there's a lot of, with this healing card here, take care of your mind, body and soul, and as well as recover here, all right? And know that you're never alone. Your spiritual team is with you. Look at how many ancestors and spirit guides came jumping out for you in your reading. I've taken one for every, I'm sure that they were stuck. I don't remember having taken out so many cards. And in everything you've got extra cards. Spirit is actually telling you, this is it. Your time is now. No more delaying it. If you delay it, if you keep playing small, there will be a tower moment which will actually just push you out of your comfort zone. And that will be uncomfortable. So it's better you step into the discomfort at your own pace, but do it now. If you're watching this reading, it's time for you to just stop being scared. It's all right to be vulnerable, but show yourself, show the world your authentic self. Maybe for some of you, you yourself have forgotten what authentic you is, because you're just trying to, play by everybody's rules. That's not who you are, especially if you've got strong air in your charts, or if you have Sagittarius in your chart. To stay small it's like torture. So you must be feeling that. It's time for you to liberate yourself. All right. So that is all I have for you, pile number 2. So the most favorable event that is coming in the coming 3 months for you is the fact that you are going to get so much clarity. You are going to take power of your, take charge of your whole life. You are going to adjust that crown. You are going to be enlightened. You're going to have that aha moment. Oh God, you are going to have a larger than life existence, because you actually realize your potential, and you're actually, this is so beautiful, and you're going to be guided every step of the way. So just step out of your comfort zone and put an end to that fear. All right, have faith in your dreams. You do have dreams. That's what I feel. The feeling I'm getting here is of someone who knows it, who keeps getting this knowing feeling. That's why they're dissatisfied being where they are, because you know that there's so much you meant to do. You have ideas, and then you just talk yourself out of it. Stop doing that. This eclipse season, whether you like it or not, you're going to get a push out of this comfort zone of yours. So it's better, you're getting a heads up here if you're watching this reading. Just follow your heart and do what you've always wanted to do. If you wanted to put something out there on social media, just do it. If you wanted to go out and apply for a job, do it. If you wanted to go and tell someone how you feel, just do it. Just do what you've been dying to do inside and you've not been doing it. Just go out and do it. This is the time. With the Fool and the Knight of Swords here, momentum is with you. You are meant to take that risk and you are protected. Just go for it. And it is going to be so beautiful, so wonderful for you. You don't even know. the moon. You've been stuck, you've been wondering, you've been wanting more and more answers. You've just not been taking, Four of Cups. You've been given golden opportunities, but you look in the other way because you feel, no, you won't be able to hack it, but you will. Judgment. The time is here now, pile number 2. Whether you like it or not, you're going to be pushed. But if you say, all right, in that case, I'm going to stay stuck, let me get the push. Believe me, you won't like the push because it's not comfortable when you're pushed against your will. Better than that is to, get yourself ready for it. You are ready. It's only your mind that's doing this negative thinking in the name of logic. Just get over it. All right? That's all I have for you, pile number 2. I'm sending you so much love and sending you all the best. Your entire spiritual team is with you. Draw your power from within and just go for it. It will be great. All right? Sending you so much love and light. Bye-bye. Beautiful pile 3. Those of you who've chosen the Modern Witch Tarot and this charm which has got this cat looking at the stars, which I had said gives me very witchy feels. This is your reading. So you are conjuring up some magic of your own. Are you aware of it? We'll see. These are your oracle cards which have been pre-shuffled. We'll look at them together once I have shuffled. Look at that, Magician. I'm telling you, you are up to something. Pile number 3. What are you up to? So what are the favorable events that are likely to occur in the coming 3 months for you? I did see the 9 of Pentacles. Maybe you're working on your coin. I saw the Ace of Wands. You're going to have a new beginning. This feels like a very light pile. The first 2 weren't. For the first was definitely not. But I'm feeling good energy here. Let's see what comes out. What favorable events are about to come out for you, pile number 3. Did I cut the deck? I ask this very often, and sometimes, when I'm trying to find out the timestamps, I see myself cutting the deck twice, and I just tell myself how lost I am when I'm doing your readings. So we have the King of Pentacles. Wow. And we have the 4 of Pentacles. Okay. I think the 4 of Pentacles came out in all 3 readings. And the 10 of Cups, bottom deck energy. And the Hierophant. So for a lot of you, that major event could actually be marriage. So take that how it resonates. If that's something that you want, it is coming in the coming 3 months. All right. And it's going to take you by surprise. Purse, pay attention to your finances. Wishbone, a wish is granted. Unicorn, use your intuition to make beneficial changes. February, Nest, and emotionally secure, loving family is important to you. Can you see that? Victory in some endeavor. I love your reading. I told you I was feeling happy and light when I got your cards. I wasn't feeling that, definitely not for pile number 1, though both the readings are very positive. The pile number 2 gave me goosebumps. It was on on a very 5D kind of level, but this is very 3D and very beautiful. Lot of success. And I do see a marriage for a lot of you who've come to this reading, all right? Marriage or taking, depending, suppose you've just met each other and you feel this wonderful connect. I doubt within 3 months you're going to get married, but you may take it to the next level. So take it how it resonates, all right? Don't take everything exactly the way it is, because it may be for a few people. This is general reading. It's not your own specific reading, right? Self-confidence, strong self-belief, and a sense of worth. Beautiful. And Sun, the golden energy of Sun brings fame and fortune. I told you, I love your reading. Very nice. And then you have child, children, child, nest. I'm telling you, Guardian angel, you're not alone. Wow. Love, yes. Oh, you get 2 cards here. Intuition, yes. Oh, I love the way this is coming out. Attract success, yes. Prosperity and compassion. Oh, lovely. You get 3 cards here. Wow. Snapdragon with graciousness and benevolence. That was peony. Graciousness and benevolence. And then you have tulip, which says friendship and gratitude. Oh, this is beautiful. Don't let pride get in your way. Okay. The moon, emotions. Imagine it coming from another deck. And peacock spirit, let it shine. Oh, where do I put this? Oh, put that here. As it all come in. Pile number 3. Whoa. You know, I told you we saw the magician there. I said I'm getting witchy vibes. You have done the work, all right? Pile number 3 is you are magicians. You are witches. You have a lot of power. You're aware of it. You are master manifestors. And you have done whatever it is that you needed to do. All right? So if you have been, I feel you have been paying attention to your finances. In fact, you've been keeping everything close to your chest. Maybe you've been, you know, investing very safely into various ventures, whatever. You have been, for a few of you who are not, well, then you can take this as a message for you. But for a lot of you, I feel you have been paying attention to your finances. Or it could be that, you know, you have been, you know, for example, if you are the kind who really don't know anything about, say, you know, there are mutual funds or there's some way of investing, but you only know you'd rather just keep it in your bank and keep it there, and whatever little interest you get, you're happy with that. You're being told to actually pay attention to your finances. Maybe, you know, you can do something and get a lot more. So you may be wanting to explore. And for some of you who are taking a lot of risk, you're being told to not take so much of risk. So you know what is your situation and you can apply it accordingly. All right. But either ways, you are the King of Pentacles. You've got a lot of abundance. You don't have to worry about your abundance. All right. At this time, so what are the wonderful things that you can wait, you know, the events that are about to occur? For one, a wish is going to be granted. It could be, if you have many wishes, maybe all get granted. Maybe one of them gets granted. If you have only that one wish, maybe that gets granted. Or maybe there's a wish you're scared to speak of. So outside you say, this is the wish I want, but inside there is another wish that you want. Maybe that one gets granted. All right. But I can't tell you the last two, the last reading, yes, I did get a lot of goosebumps, but it was in a different way. This one is making me feel very bubbly and very happy. And this is the energy I feel you're going to come into. All right. There's going to be a lot of love and a lot of success in your life. There is one victory card here. There is attract success here. You've done the work on yourself and you are following your intuition. You get the intuition card here and you get the unicorn here, which says that use your intuition for making beneficial changes. And you are doing that. In fact, I think you're going to use that as far as your finances are concerned as well. You've got prosperity here. You've got the King of Pentacles there. You've got the Sun, which is fame and fortune. You got let it shine with the peacock. Oh, this is going to be beautiful. So whatever you have been doing, pile number 3, just keep doing it. If you've been visualizing it, just do it. If you've just been doing your thing without worrying about anything, just keep at it. Whatever you're doing, you are doing great. All right. Your spiritual team is with you. You're not alone. Maybe white feathers are a sign. So if you see, you know, if for example you come to this reading and you're saying that I'm getting all bubbly about it, but you don't see anything happening, but if you even feel that something is about to happen, just keep at it. All right, it's coming. A white feather, if you see, could be a sign. All right, that your guardians are with you and they're telling you to just carry on because victory is coming. if for some of you there is something that's happened in February, you know, either you've met somebody in February, someone's proposed to you in February, you have deposited some money into something, or you know, invested into something, or if you have begun a new venture or started something new, maybe opened a YouTube account on social media, started something, your own website, maybe anything, you will know. For each of you it's going to be different. This is going to actually come out and give you a lot of success. You're being told to guard against becoming, when we get success very soon, there is a tendency of allowing pride to come in. And you know what they say about pride. Pride goes before its fall. So we don't want that to happen to you, which is why this card has come. If it is about a love situation, maybe you've been thinking about this person, but when they come, you just want to be a little... It's good to be confident, but if someone's told you to play hard to get, when it comes to matters of the heart, seriously, don't follow all these principles. Just be who you are. Be your authentic self, and there's nothing more attractive than being your authentic self. All right, and it's because you are who you are and you've been following your intuition, which is why you've got everything going for you. All right, for those of you who actually want a family, want that happily ever after, want to have children, it's happening. It is happening for you with this beautiful 10 of Cups here and the Hierophant, which talks about marriage. Look at that, the 2 of Cups. I am not making this up. You're seeing this happen right in front of you. Can you see this? Yes, you can. Look at this. Look at this. I didn't make this up. For a lot of you, you're coming into union with someone you really like. This person may be your soulmate, maybe your childhood sweetheart, maybe your everything. This is beautiful energy. I'm scared to look at the next card. Okay, the Queen of Swords. Maybe you had boundaries with this person in the past, and maybe it's because you have those boundaries that you are very attractive at this time, because you've done the work on yourself. You know where you're going. You've not attached yourself to any particular outcome, but you know what it is that you want. You know that you want your happily ever after. You like the idea of family and children. Children are very important to you, because we have it there as well as here. And this particular, you are the embodiment of love. And when you're working on your coin, it's just such a wholesome reading. And you're going to be extremely emotional during this time. All right, the number 23, a change is going to come into your life. Again, 13 adds to a 4. Any more numbers? You have 10 as well. So what I get is that, you are going to be overwhelmed in these coming 3 months with all those wonderful things that happen. And that's because you have been the embodiment of grace, of benevolence, of gratitude. All right. And so because of your compassion, because of your gratitude, you are going to attract the best friends, the best love interest, your soulmate, a happy life, a lot of victory and success. All because you're following your intuition, you're working on yourself, your spiritual team is with you and you acknowledge it. You are so attractive at this time. I just love this for you. So, and you are so confident as well. So you balanced out your chakras, everything is going great for you. Just remember to guard against getting it all into your head, to boast, to be prideful, because when that happens, then whatever it is that you've done to attract these things, you are, somewhere down the line, things will go out of balance. So keep this pride out of the equation, no matter whom you're dealing with, all right, or even to yourself. You should be proud of who you are. That's one thing. You should be confident in who you are, but that's it. Don't let it get into your head too much, all right? I love this reading for you, pile number 3. I am just so happy for you. This is wonderful. All right, and if some of you have already been engaged and you're wondering, this is definitely going to happen. All right, and I'd love to hear from you in the comments. If it is, at least we can send you our good wishes. Either ways, sending you good wishes in advance, sending you so much love and light. Take good care of yourselves. Bye-bye.